It's Mall Madness.
Sale at the shoe store.
The new shop till you drop game that really talks.
Sale at the fashion boutique.
It's all the fun of a shopping spree. With Mall Madness, you get it all. A bank account and your own credit card.
Clearance at the sunglass boutique.
Mall Madness really talks. To win, buy everything on your list and be first out of the mall.
I win! Attention, mall shoppers.
Mall Madness, the electronic shopping game that really talks. From Milton Bradley. It's the mall with it all.
Hey guys, it's Kelsey. Today's video is about the board game Mall Madness. Mall Madness was my favorite board game as a kid, and it's actually still really fun to play as an adult. There are 3 versions of the game, and I'm going to go over those 3 versions with you. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like, and just the differences between the 3 versions. So let's get started. So before I get started, I just want to go over the premise of the game. So the goal is to shop the quickest. So you can set it to 6 stores or 10 stores, but you want to go to those 6 stores, buy something, and make it to the parking lot the quickest, and then you are the winner. There is a speaker box here that will tell you how many spaces to go. It will also throw some obstacles your way. It might send you to the restroom or the arcade or the parking lot. And those are not places you want to go because you can't buy anything. So you also could possibly run out of money, so you have to go to the ATM to get more money. At the beginning of the game, it's going to tell you what store has a clearance and then what stores have sale prices. And you're going to try to go to those stores because the items cost less and you don't want to be going to the ATM constantly to get money. Probably my favorite thing about the game is the speaker. The voices on it are really funny. I remember as a kid thinking they were hilarious, and they're still funny. I will play those for you later so you can hear them, but that's probably my favorite thing about the game is the speaker box. All right, so we're gonna start with the original. This is the 1989 version. There is a version that came out, I think in the early 90s, that looks just like this, but this is gray and these are gray, and the graphics on the box are a little different, but everything else about it is the same. But this is the very first one that came out, and it's constructed very well because it has held up through all of these years. This plastic is really sturdy, and the game pieces are sturdy. These cards are like almost like a real credit card. They're very hard plastic. Your game piece here is a pretty sturdy cardboard. And as you're playing, you just take the peg and you move it to the store as you purchase your item. All right, so I mentioned that the speaker box is my favorite, and the voices on here are very funny, so I'm going to play those for you.
Attention mall shoppers, there is a clearance at the jewelry store. There is a sale at the card shop and at the shoe store. I'm sorry, we're out of stock. Try again later.
That's funny.
Your item costs $5 more.
I love that guy. All right, so this is the next version. This is the 2005 edition. It is very similar to the original. As you can see, the shape of the mall is the same. The storefronts are the same. They're just purple. Your speaker box has changed. It is now, there's like escalators, and it's a circle instead of the other one, but you know, a slot for your buying, a slot for your ATM, very similar. Your people, they're different, they're very tall, and as you see what just happened there, very annoying. I don't like that. So they don't stay in there, so it's kind of annoying. So that's one thing I don't like. These little sale and clearance signs, basically the same. The changes for this one, they have added these food tokens. So if you get sent to a food place like the ice cream shop, you can pick up a food token, and then with that food token you can add an extra 3 spaces to your turn. So if you're supposed to go 6, you can go 9. So that is new for this version, and I actually like that. I mean, it motivates you to actually go to the food places, and also if you get sent there not by choice, it's still good because you get something. So that's nice. So one thing that I don't like is the new game cards. So everyone has different prices on here. So with the original, everyone has the same game card, the prices are the same. So to me, it's pretty fair that way. This one, the prices are different. So I haven't studied it enough to know if maybe one card is better than the other. But either way, I feel like it's not as fair as the original. And I don't know if I played this enough, would I figure out that this card is the best one and I would always want to play this one? I don't know. But it's also really hard to keep track of. Like if you play the original enough, you kind of start memorizing prices, but on this one, you'll never be able to memorize them because they're always different. So I don't like that. They've changed the little markers, so that's fine. You would just put it there after you bought something. The credit cards are just cardboard, so that's not as cool as the original that is plastic and more sturdy. But overall, this is a pretty good version of the original. They've, added the food tokens, which I like, but I don't like how they've changed the game pieces, and I don't like the credit cards either, and I definitely don't like the people. Oh, now he's gonna stay. But it makes it kind of awkward. But that is that version, and let's hear what it sounds like.
Hey guys, there's a clearance at the science store. There's a sale at the bookstore. And at the sports shop.
Well, anyway, the voices aren't as cool. All right, so this is the 2020 version, and I do want to point out this is Hasbro, and the previous two have been Milton Bradley. So this one looks very different, and I don't know if it's just because it's Hasbro, but as you can see, this mall looks nothing like the original, much smaller. It's no longer a rectangle, it's more of a square. The center piece here, the walkway piece, is not even a thing. Your people, they actually look better than this one here. They actually don't fall. Your signs here are similar. So this one has the food tokens too. They're little circles with food on them. So if you go to a food establishment or you get sent there, you can grab a token, and then that is 3 extra spaces to your move when you want to use that. So that's cool. This is your game card, and this is similar to the previous version in that every one is different. So the prices are different on each one. And I told you I don't like that. I like the original version where all the prices are the same, but this one is different. So when you're shopping, this is your marker. You just mark it here. And your credit cards, they are again like the cardboard, not the plastic like on the original. And I mentioned already that it's missing the cool walkway that the others have, but the speaker is similar. All right, so again, like I said, it's much smaller than the original, but you probably can't tell, but it's actually much flimsier. This plastic is very lightweight in comparison to the previous version, so it's just a lot cheaper looking, in my opinion, compared to the previous two. So let's hear what it sounds like.
Yellow.
Hey, this is on clearance.
That's kind of funny.
Red. Move 5. Red.
Sorry, we're out of stock. Try again later.
Blue.
That's funny.
There's a clearance at Wicked Fit Athletics.
Okay.
There's a sale at Throwing Shade. And at Flying Discs Records.
Okay, so you heard a lot of the voices. I actually think this one's pretty funny. Better than the 2005 version anyway, but the original is still my favorite. All right, so I have gone over the 3 versions of Mall Madness. I do want to point out there is a Hannah Montana edition and a Littlest Pet Shop edition that came out, I believe, somewhere in the 2005 timeframe. And also I want to point out that the 2020 version, I don't believe you can buy it anymore other than eBay. And obviously you need to go to eBay for the 2005 version and the 1989 version. The 1989 version is pretty pricey on eBay. I'd say expect like $100 all the way up to maybe $400. I did see one on there. There's a few on there that are factory sealed from like 1989, which blows my mind. But you know, they're asking like $500. One person was asking like $2,000 for a sealed one. So yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of a collector's item, and obviously it's going to cost more if it has all the pieces included and the speaker unit is actually still working. But yes, thank you so much for letting me share my favorite board game with you guys, and I would love to hear about your favorite board game. So let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite board game growing up, and do you still have it? I would love to hear about that. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.